In today's video, I will be breaking down exactly how we find new creatives, as well as researching new creatives, coming up with new ideas, hooks, and just iterations, variations, and replications for images. So without wasting any more time, let's just dive straight into it. As you can see here, this is one of our clients, and we are currently running a lead gen campaign. As you can see, we have done over 18 different creative batches, which means that there's either 18 different variations, iterations, or replications, right? So the first thing we started off, as always, is just a main broad where we test out a lot of different things, from different services to different visuals, images, and we just build over those things. And then you can see as well the impact. If I click on maximum, you're able to see everything. Some videos were performing really well with the cost per lead, and now we're actually starting to find more and more winners that we can start to iterate on and create more images on. So for example, the last 30 days, it's spring, of course, and with window cleaning, you need to focus on spring focused things. Certainly inside of the desert, there's a lot of dust when there's a storm or anything else, or even rain, right? So that's super important to focus on. And as you can see right here, we had this static image, 16 static image. It was $42 per lead, which means that it was outperforming everything else in this ad account. So we literally have done different things, from sped up videos with different types of copies around spring to even static images. And so with this one, for example, with the spring copy and the sped up videos, is that we saw that it was working for a competitor. So we asked the client just to film it, and we just recreated that with different hooks. So we literally took the hooks from a competitor, put it into Claude and ChatGPT, primed it to Shamrock, window cleaning basically, so we can iterate on everything and make it our own. But then what we started to see was static images, and I'm always a big fan of static images because a lot of people underuse static images, because they always think like, yeah, static images, it's now all about video, while it's still static images is super big thing. You can just scale a full ad account with static images. And so we found a person that was running this type of ad, where you have a person, it's literally a photo from Canva with a text, a headline, and a logo. And so we found that image. I'll pull up Ad Nova, where we keep all our competitors' ads. As you can see here, we just segment everything, but I'll cover it later. What we found was that this particular ad was running for a long time for our competitors, so we knew that it was working for them. So we were just like, okay, we'll just literally copy everything, put our own headlines on top of it, and see what is working. And so as you can see, the cost per lead for this type of image just dropped dramatically compared to anything else. Like this one was 45, but if you do at maximum, it dropped by from $40 to $10 even, which is a really good point for us because we see that it's working. And so what we did was, based on that image, we started creating variations. So we were thinking of, okay, what can happen if we, for example, took the same headlines and put a face with a smiley? And so we prompted ChatGPT to create these type of images for us. So it created the visual for us, and then we were just like, okay, we're gonna take the exact same headlines, we'll put it over this image, and we'll just test it. And so what we found right now was that the cost per lead even dropped again by another $10, which is amazing, which is a really good result. And so we just know that we're gonna start on and keep on iterating on everything. But as you can see, it's like we have 4 different headlines here, the same image. And if you go back to this static image, we got 3 different headlines. The one that was getting the most amount of leads, basically the only leads, was New Mexico Spring Window Cleaning Special, limited time only. And so we said to ChatGPT, okay, let's start iterating on that headline. So we created new headlines, and as you can see here, it says, get your windows sparkling, New Mexico Spring Cleaning Deal booked before it's gone. So we know with those two headlines, there were already 2 winners, and we know that this type of visual is working really well. So what we're gonna do now, based on that data, is basically take the 2 headlines, because there were already 2 winners. We're gonna put 2 to 3 new headlines, variations of those headlines, and we're gonna use them with this type of imaging. Or what we can do as well is take the two headlines, create basically a new headline, and use a different type of visual behind it. For example, what we know for another client is the founder just standing there smiling, cleaning a window also helps. So we're going to look at it, we're going to analyze it, and we're going to create new visuals based on that. And that is exactly how we iterate and create new creative batches on a weekly basis. Another way to do it, which I already covered in different type of videos, is looking at competitors. So instead of not only coming up with iterations, we're also going to come up with new variations or just replications, right? So if we hop over to the ad library, we click on United States because he's based in the United States, and we do window cleaning. You will get all the type of ads around window cleaning that have been running for a long time. But we're gonna filter it even more because now we're seeing that a lot of ads that are working well on this ad account are just static ads. So what we're gonna do is, of course, we're gonna click on active, and then we are going to do all media types, memes, because it has text, photos and text. And then what we're gonna do is basically go back and have it on the 1st of July, because then it has ran around 10 days already. And so we know if they're active, that we know that they're performing well, because they've been running for over, 11 days, 12 days now. So we know that they're working and they're getting money from it. So as you can see, for example, here, save $20 to book your MLS team of cleaning experts to keep your window cleanings clean. As you can see, that might be a interesting one to keep because it has been running since June 1st, but we're gonna keep on looking because in my opinion, it's okay. So Wash Me Exteriors, as you can see, just window cleaning as well as just the team. I know that I've seen their ads in the past as well, because I think we've saved a couple of those ads already. As you can see here, the same type of ads. So we know those type of ads work. So what we're gonna do now is, as you can see, they're running a lot of different ads, this thing. So we're gonna add it to our Ad Nova board so we can draw inspiration from it, and just, it is saved. And then we go back to our filters and we'll just scroll even more. This type of ad can work as well, 30th of May. This type of ad, the videos as well. See here, this for example, that can be an iteration as well, because you can see that there's actually actively being worked on the windows. This one is good because it shows you the result. It has been running from the 27th of May. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna duplicate this. I'm gonna already save this to my board, Shamrock window cleaning, Glide window cleaning. So what we're gonna do is this, paste it in, look at the logo. These ones are it. So we're gonna save it. And then as you can see, there's 9 different results already. So these ones have been running from the 27th of May, 26th of May, 26th of May, 7th of May even. So they're still active. So we know that they're working really well. So we're gonna copy those here as well. Clean windows, happy homes, 26th of May. As you can see, they don't miss a Colorado sunset this summer. Don't miss a Utah sunset summer. So it's even a variation of the same ad for just a different location. As you can see, these ones, they repurposed them again. I don't know what they've done different. Utah's, and here it is also Utah's. And here even 7th of May, enjoy views all year. So we're gonna save those as well. And that way we already are coming up with new ideas and variations for ads, because you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You just gotta make it run smoother, right? So that's the biggest thing that you have to focus on. These ones, they don't look really good, because the more and more you start working with ads, you start to know which one would be working good. As you can see, these ones as well, I'm seeing them all over the place. So you see this one, for example, I'm gonna save it. It has been running for quite some time as well, I think, because if we go back, Wash Me Exterior Service, they're using the same type of ad. If we go here, they're using the same type of ad. So we know that these ads are working for other people. So we're just gonna save them. And so we know now we have already 2 new creative batches. 1, iteration, the ones that are already working. And then 2, we're also seeing that these type of ads are working for other companies, and 2 different companies are using them already, as well as they're running already for, what, 3 weeks. So we know that those type of images are working. So we're gonna literally just copy paste everything and remake it with our own images. If we scroll further, you can see it here as well. They've been running for a long time. These type of ads can work as well. These ones, see, reflection, the same type of font. Even we do window cleaning. So that's also a headline that we can test. I'm gonna save that as well. We do window cleaning. These have been running for a long time as well. So I know that these type of ads will be working as well. So we'll do window cowboy LLC. We'll look it up. Voila. They're running 110 different ads already that are still active. So you know that they're testing a lot of different ads, but 2, you know that they're actually making a lot of money because they're just testing and testing and testing and testing different ads. See, they've been running this variation from February already. So you know that that type of ad is working. So we already got 3 different variations, which is perfect, right? And then we can just look at their visuals. This one is more bottom of the funnel, which is good, but we can also look at how they're recording the videos, what type of videos are being made, so we know exactly that they're interesting to look at. So we'll save those videos as well. And then we'll go back to the ad library. This one I've been seeing multiple times as well. So I'll look at their page basically. Look how many ads they've tested. So 20, not the biggest thing, but you know that they're running this type of variation for a couple of months already. So you know that it's working. And then if we just keep on scrolling, so these ones, Step Up Window Cleaning LLC, might be an interesting one to look at as well, because they got a lot of likes. It's most of the times it's a local business as well. So not the craziest. The founder himself is running ads as well. They got different types of ads as well. And if we remove it, 16 ads, not the most amount of ads basically. But so that way we already have 3 different variations. And so that's why customer research and competitive research is so important. And we also got just different types of AIs that we trained ourselves to come up with new ideas. So as you can see, the Chipper Marketing GPT, for example, which we built ourselves, because now ChatGPT remembers all the other chats. So I will ask it, can you give me the ICP of Shamrock window cleaning? And so we actually onboard all of our clients, have an onboarding document that we can reuse every single time, you know. As you can see, the ICP, etc., messaging, 10 regions, it is already okay. But so what we're gonna do now is like, give me 5 top of the funnel static ideas. Because that way we already have 3 different types of images already. And so what we're now gonna do as well is we're gonna see the different or extra variations or creative batches that we can create with ChatGPT. Spring ready, for example, as you can see as well. Visual fresh flowers, sparkling windows, side-by-side comparison, pain-free views, neighborhood envy, social proof, for example, happy homeowner. So as you can see that there's like before and after, seasonal, us versus them type of ad, as well as you missed the spot, humor based. So that is exactly how we come up with new creative batches on a weekly basis for all of our customers. And that is exactly how you should create it as well. Just with simple customer research, you can find so much stuff already. So start implementing this today. See your cost per acquisition just drop. So if you like this video, just make sure to give me a like and subscribe for more value. And if you want us to run your ads, just click the link down below, and we'll see you in the next video.